Hey team, so today we are finding an unknown side again. However, this time we're looking at it if the unknown side is on the denominator. So this is going to involve a little bit more of your equation knowledge. Don't forget we use our SOHCAHTOA with sine, cos and tan. So the first example says, find the value of W correct to 2 decimal places. Looking at our triangle here, the first thing we want to do is label our sides. So we know we've got the hypotenuse is always the one directly opposite the right angle, and we've also got the opposite. So out of our 3 ratios, we're going to use sine. So sine theta is the opposite over the hypotenuse. Now substituting in our information, we've got sine of theta represents our angle, so 55 degrees, is equal to the opposite, which is 80, over the hypotenuse, which is W. Now, when we solve our equations, for us to get W, we want it over the other side, right, and on its own. So what we need to do is go through and multiply by W on both sides. That will leave us with W times sine of 55 is equal to 80, because remember that they cancel each other out. However, we don't want W times sine 55, we just want W. So what we can then do again, it's like a 2-step equation. So then we can actually divide by sine of 55 degrees. These are coupled together, so we don't split them, okay, because it's sine of that. So they come together. Now doing this on both sides results in these two cancelling out, and we're left with W is equal to 8 over sine of 55. And then you can literally put that straight into your calculator. So put in calc, okay? By literally press the fraction button, type in 8 on the top, and then on the bottom you can type sine 55. And then that should give you 97.661, which is approximately 97.66. Okay, question 2. Oops, I forgot to actually write it. Pretty much we're just obviously finding x. And we'll go to 2 decimal places again. All right, so again, we're looking at our triangle. We've got our angle here. So labeling our sides, we've got the opposite and the one right next to it, so the adjacent. Now, out of our 3 ratios, if we've got the opposite and the adjacent, we're going to use tan. So tan of theta is equal to the opposite over the adjacent. Our angle, so instead of theta, we're going to put 34 degrees. And our opposite side is 18 over x. Now, we do the same thing. Because we want to get x on its own, we want to multiply by x. That gets rid of it on the denominator, right? Like we don't like it on the denominator or fractions. So they cancel each other out and we're left with x times tan of 34 is equal to 18. And then the last step we're going to do is divide. Now remember, we divide by tan of 34 because that's the inverse operation that's being applied to x. It's timesing, so we do the opposite, so we divide. That leaves us with x is equal to 18 over tan of 34. Now with both of these and then obviously put that into your calculator and you'll get 26.686, etc., which again, I've obviously done off the top of my head, 69, and that's it. Okay, now looking at both of these, just really quickly, you will notice that this is what we started with, right? Sine of 55 equals 80 over W. This is what we ended up with. W is equal to, that should be 80, not 8. Wow, sorry. This is still the right answer because I just obviously copied it. I didn't think of it off the top of my head. So looking here, notice how with these two, the sign 55 and the W have just been switched. That's like a little trick. So same here, right? Like the 10, 34, and the X in our answer has just been switched positions. So that's a little trick for you. You're welcome. Okay, good luck.